This bequest seems to have stirred up a lot of memories, Johnny.
Well, I hadn't thought about Meg Smith for years.
From what you've told me, she was a good friend.
Yeah. I tell you, those were hard times, Father. I had a wife, 2 kids, a floundering business, and very little else. There were months there when we were so hard-pressed for money, I'm afraid yours truly looked for the answers to his problems in the bottom of a shot glass.
Oh, we all make mistakes.
Yeah, well, I made more than my share. I figured I had to make it up to Maeve somehow, so I thought I could, well, send her back to Ireland for a visit with Frank, Kathleen. I mean, I knew I had to scrape up the money for that.
Oh, that must have been difficult for you.
Yeah. Well, I never felt more truly alone than that summer. I mean, it made me realize how useless I am without my family. I'm afraid I hung on to a bottle. Like it was my best friend to get me through that summer.
And Meg Smith, did she become a friend, too?
Well, I'm afraid she began to think of me as more than a friend.
What about you? Did Meg come to seem like more than a friend to you?
No, that won't do.
Right, and that's with 90% of the votes counted?
No, I need hard numbers, Stu. Now, come on.
People, hold it down, please. Another district's coming in. Go ahead. Vandenberg, 3,000. Ryan, 6,000.
But there's been a surprising turnaround in that DA race in the city. The latest count shows that the challenger, Frank Ryan, is now gaining on Vandenberg in several key districts. But it appears that it's too early to tell if Ryan's surge will continue.
Hi.
Oh, Ryan, hi, honey. How you doing?
Oh, I'm terrific. And you know the sample test you gave for me to give to DJ? He cranked it.
Is that good or bad?
Dad, this is terrific! And I just want to thank you on Frank's behalf.
Can't you let the candidate speak for himself, Meg?
Let's get this set up. The pizza just arrived.
Hey, you hear that, guys? Come on, I'm going to introduce you to one of the perks of politics. Yeah. What do you want?
Bon appetit. Yeah, Frank attracts the classy volunteers. No doubt you've noticed.
What are you doing here?
I'm meeting Jill.
What?
Well, I'm hoping that she'll make a dramatic 11th hour appearance.
Tell you, you just came to gloat. You're hoping Frank loses.
You're right. And ever so clever, darling. Hold it, people. Shh, hold it. We what? We just took Midtown!
Looks like you're not going to get your wish after all.
Well, actually, Maggie May, I don't care if Frank wins every election from here until hell, as long as he loses Jill.
That's the rottenest thing I've ever heard.
Well, the way I figure it, Jill's just waiting until all the votes are counted, and then she's going to make an appearance and tell Frank that it's all over. But I'm sure that you're plotting your moves already. Why don't you take my advice? Have a simple victory party. Plan something like a come as you are.
Vandenberg's conceding! What? We conceded! We won!
Congratulations.
Thank you. Do I know you?
I'm Steve Lambert. News 10, we're reporting live.
Oh, yeah. Just a second.
second. Listen, I just want to thank everybody. You made it all possible, you and my family. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Mr. Ryan. This certainly is a big day for you and your family. Speaking of family, where is Mrs. Ryan?
Well, my wife is on a business trip. But I know she's out there right now watching. And Jill, we got a great party going on here. We need you here to make it right, though. Can't do it without you.
There's never been anyone for me but Maeve. I mean, there's never been another woman in my heart, Monsignor.
Oh, what about Meg Smith?
Well, I knew how she felt, but I didn't let on. I mean, maybe I was a little embarrassed. Maybe a little bit flattered, you know? Well, the thing is, I just can't be sure of my memory of that summer. I guess it's the whiskey that kind of clouds things over, you know? All I remember is when Maeve and the kids came back from Ireland that summer, Meg Smith had moved away. I never heard from her again.
Until you got word of the legacy.
Yes, it's just that damn legacy that started all this. It's making me crazy, just trying to figure out why she left it.
Oh, Johnny. Now, if you told me the whole story, I don't see why you're so upset. Where is this ghost that you tell me haunted you?
Well, it's more like a question. One that I've been maybe afraid to ask myself. Why did Meg leave town so suddenly?
Well, why are you so afraid of the question?
It's not because I'm afraid of the answer. I think she left because of me.